Plan to sell some stuff to people in the US and in Canada. Any idea how much an average person earns? Is it too much to ask for $2,000 for an app? It just depends. $2,000 is not a lot to some people, and then there's a lot to others. It's about finding the right client. Shadan says, I've also been hoe. I think I got cut there, man. Home? I've also been home? I don't know what that means. We'll wait. We'll wait for the full... What do you think about Reiki coaches? Is it a lot for them? If they have a... So, most Reiki coaches... First off, I don't think they would call themselves Reiki coaches, but most people in Reiki don't make a lot of money. Most people do it as a part-time thing on the side. That's hard to have somebody want to pay $2,000 if they're not even making a full-time job themselves, right? That being said, there are some Reiki practitioners who are crushing it and could very well use an app. So what you want to do is sell to a business, which is great, right? Don't sell to an individual, you sell to a business, but ideally a business that's already in business, that has a budget, that knows how to make money, not someone who's just starting up and doing it part-time and hasn't figured out how to make money for themselves yet. If a practitioner has around 2,000 followers, it's safe to assume they can afford my app? Nah, I don't know. You got to look at like, I wouldn't look at follower count because that doesn't mean much. There's a lot of people who have big followers but then don't make any money. Look at their website. That's a good starting point. Like, look at their website and see, does it look like it was made by their kid, you know, or like a free WordPress site, or does it look like they actually invested money into making it look good? You can look at even looking at their social content and just seeing how professional does it look. Does it have good graphics, good messaging? Does it look like they're doing everything themselves? Because that's not who you want. The person who's doing everything themselves has no budget because they're doing everything themselves. It's not too difficult to find 100 such clients who can pay me $2,000. Am I crazy to think that? 100 people to pay you $2,000. It's a weird, like, if you're making apps, I'd start to think, how can I charge more, right? So 2,000 might be the starting point, but then there's support, there's upgrades, right? Somebody who has an app doesn't just want a one-time thing. They need upgrades, they need support. So we could be looking at, how do I spend more? How do I get these clients to spend more money with me and to try to get 100 people to pay you $2,000? Right, but is 100 too difficult? I want to touch many lives. But don't think that volume, like, you want to touch many lives and work with people who then actually go build something big. 100 is a weird number. It's a weird number for one person to go after, because if you want to scale it, then you build some kind of software that then scales these things big time, and then you're going after thousands of people. Or if you're running a concierge business where you're actually working with people and coaching them and helping them and building and investing into their long-term success, then 100 is going to be hard for one person to take on. You're kind of playing in the middle, which is hard to build a successful business at. $2,000 is a lot for me because I'm in Asia. My app will actually help them get more business using existing clients. Yeah, I hear you. Listen, $2,000 is a lot for a lot of people. It's just hard to maintain 100 client relationships. If you want to build a $2 million business, that's the thing. So that's your goal. I want to build a $2 million business. Don't think it's really hard to do it at 2,000 times 100 people. That's, I guess, the perspective. You either build something that is, yeah, like $15 a month, $50 a month, $100 a month, something where you're not doing too much with the clients. Like, you're not taking their calls. You're not in the client service business. Really, you're in selling a software as a service business. You want to be on the call with them all the time, right? This is where businesses will fall apart. So you don't want to be on a call with them all the time, unless you do, but then you're charging more, right? Then instead of $2,000, you're looking at clients who are paying $20,000. right? And ongoing work because they need their app updated. So you have to think, do you want to be in the client service business or not, right? Like, do you want to be talking to people on the phone? Do you want to be doing custom work for them or not? Like, you might at the beginning just to get feedback, but your longer term game is not making money by talking to people on the phone and doing support, right? Not at $50 a month. You'll never get there. You'll just spend too much time talking to clients, right? I'm not doing any custom work. I'll just replace the same app. Yeah, so if you're going to collect feedback en masse, right? Like, you're going to ask them what they want help with, what new features you can bring in. Awesome. Then yeah, then you have different options. $15 a month, $10 a month, $50 a month. Awesome. But that's not $2,000 a month, because people will want to have support for $2,000 a month. So now you're going mass. You want to get, thousands of people using this thing. It's totally doable. That's an easier way to make $2 million than to get 1,000 people to pay you, or whatever, 100 people to pay you $2,000. So should I send them a free guide on how to get more clients and then pitch my app webinar via Instagram DM? They can pay $2,000 setup fee. $2,000 setup fee and $50 per month. $2,000 setup fee could be a lot. If you're like, what am I getting for it? This sounds like custom work again now. To get somebody to pay $2,000 up front is going to be just too much work. It's not automated enough. I like it, but then sell customized services on top of it, right? Sell a $5,000 package and a $10,000 package and ongoing maintenance and work, right? It's going to be so hard to get people to pay $2,000 up front that you're not making enough of it back. Then it's only $50 a month after. It just has to be like, even for $500, they're going to want to talk to you. When was the last time you bought something for $500 that then you just bought online without talking to somebody? It's basically a meditation app. I want to get quick money since they're going to take time to upload their own meditations. Well, then don't charge them a $500 setup fee. Make it easy for them to get on it. If you want to get lots of people on, you got to make the onboarding process super simple. That I don't need to talk to anybody. I don't need to get a call on anybody. 1,000 customers well, one, it's got to work, right? I would do some kind of first month free or first month at $1 or something to get them into it, get them using it. And then charge something like $49 or $47. Just easier for people to stomach than 50. But I don't know. Are there 1,000 people who want to put meditations into an app? Maybe. You got to show that it works, right? Does it work?